Hey, I'm Robert DiPierdomenico, the Big Dipper. I played 240 games and 5 premierships for the Hawthorn Football Club. And I love to barbecue. So I rounded up Australia's best barbecuers to battle it out each week and pass on and share their tips, tricks and advice on how to make the perfect backyard barbecue.
G'day, I'm Boomer and I'm just a simple tradie, but I've got a passion for all things food, but especially barbecue.
I'm Dean SCHUMANN and I've been cooking barbecue for over 30 years and I know I can bring a different twist to this show.
I'm Justin GRADON, a competition barbecue that's been on the scene for the last few years, and I plan on bringing you some great Q.
My name's Scott GOULD and I'm a self-taught ex-butcher and now professional pitmaster, and I'm going to cook the hell out of this competition.
Each week, I'll give the guys a randomly picked protein to cook along with a complimentary side dish. They will team up in pairs to discuss, plan and execute the perfect Aussie barbecue. We'll follow their every move during the cook-off and then I'll judge the dish out of 10 with some special guests throughout the series for the right to be crowned Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars champion. Last week on Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars, myself and Nick from Aroma Wood gave the nod to the team, Justin and Boomer, who between them scored 9 points with their jerk chicken tacos, and Dean and Scotty just behind them with 8 points. Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars, and we are in the beautiful alpine area of Victoria in a little town called Myrtleford, and we're in the backyard right here of the old butter factory. But we've got some meat to cook and we've got the teams to pick. Boys, welcome back.
Thanks.
Big competition today. I've got a bit of a surprise for you here. So I'm going to pick the teams right here and now. I think we'll go with Scotty and Justin and Boom and Dee.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, guys, I've given you the trolley kettle, and I've given you the smoker.
Nice, perfect.
And we're both cooking with charcoal, so I'm really looking forward to see what is under this cloth. And it is pork today. Beautiful piece of loin meat there, and of course we've got the ribs here. Guys, I'm going to give you the loin, and I'm going to give you the ribs. I hope you're happy with that.
Oh, yeah.
All I've got to say is let's start barbecuing right here on Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars.
Cooking with Dean's going to be great. First time on the show cooking together, so it'll be, good to see how the dynamics work.
We would have probably preferred for the low and slow on the ribs to get the smoker. It's purpose built for that. But we are used to cooking on kettles, so
sure.
we'll make that work for that cut.
So the technique we'll use to cook these ribs will be low and slow indirect heat. We'll go unwrapped, wrapped, and then unwrapped, and we'll just finish them with a nice glaze.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm over the moon with Justin as a partner. He's come out of a couple of wins, so I'm hoping he can pick my game up a little bit, to be honest.
Getting the smoker, we're wrapped. That's what we love.
Perfect, especially hanging.
It's going to be
Yeah, it's
Mickey
got to be a
Mouse.
winner,
Oh.
100%.
Well, that looks like serious business, Scotty.
It is, Dipper. Very serious.
Now, you're an
very-
ex-butcher yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So this doesn't faze you?
I love this.
Yeah?
Nah, I'm
'Cause
excited
to
by
me, it looks like a lot of bone, a lot of hard work here.
Yeah, it does, but we'll break it down and it'll be a fairly simple process once you get the technique
Why don't
right.
you show me what you're going to do with this
All right,
piece of
so
meat?
what we're going to do is basically we're going to take this little bit of fillet out. You can have that
Righto.
for lunch if you want. That'd be
Beautiful,
nice.
that,
So I'm going to come down and just straight down here, basically break all these bones, snap them off, and then we're just going to trim this down to kind of this first seam here. So we've got a nice bit of meat still on the ribs, and they're going to be phenomenal.
Are you thinking sauces?
Yeah,
You're just thinking just plain cooking? What are you thinking?
No, we're definitely going to add a rub, and then we're going to finish off with a nice kind of glazed barbecue style, just add a bit of sweetness and,
Well,
really
I've seen
bring
you
out the
work
pork.
those knives. I'm just going to step aside here.
Righto, Dipper.
Good luck, all right? Butcher. Right, you are looking confused here.
Yeah.
All we're doing is cooking some beautiful ribs. So why are you so confused?
I'm just trying to remember all the spices that went into this rub.
So this is the rub, obviously. This is the hero of this dish.
Yeah, we're going to coat the ribs in it, and that's going to let all the sugars and the spices really shine. It'll complement the meat.
Actually, I can smell the spices now, so I'm just going to test you right here, right now.
Yep.
How many ingredients in that spice there?
There's cayenne,
Right.
paprika,
Yes.
brown sugar,
Yes.
garlic,
Yes.
onion,
Yes.
salt,
Yes.
white pepper,
Yes.
black pepper,
Yes.
and the last one, a little bit of celery.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
I'm going to love this rub. There's 9 ingredients. That's the way my footy jumper.
Spot on.
9 ingredients. How good's that? Dipper's 9. How's that going to be, you know?
So today we're using the Napoleon kettle. We're combining it with the BBQ offset plate. This enables us to get long, stable burn times. So it just increases the fuel efficiency. So we've got the hot zone here, the cooler zone here. Meat will go on the cool zone. The heat and smoke will transfer over it. We're also going to use the aroma wood nectarine and the aroma wood white oak. That goes over the hot fuel, and that will create the smoke that travels over the meat.
What we're going to do is we're going to use these hooks on the Napoleon. We're going to hang them from the lid. They will sit over the coals. We're going to have a BBQ deflector plate in there as well. What that's going to do, it's going to protect the meat from any direct heat, but it still allows the beautiful flavour of the wood to pass through. So today we're actually using some aroma wood. I've got some plum here in my hand, and we've got some beautiful pistachio as well. The plum will help add a nice bit of colour, a bit of sweetness. Pistachio will add a bit of more of a robust flavour.
All right, so now we've got these ribs trimmed up exactly how we want them to. The next step is just to take out this back membrane. So by removing this membrane, it's going to allow smoke into the ribs, but it's also going to mean that our rub's going to penetrate a lot more as well. So the easiest way to do that is grab yourself a little bit of paper towel, and you're just going to basically rub the corner of the rib and try and just get a little bit started, and hopefully this will come off in one piece. Peel it straight off, throw that in the bin. Useless. And now we're just going to get the rub on.
What are you doing, mate? No. From down here.
No, Dipper, no. You're going to end up with all blotchy spots everywhere. We want to make sure that this rib has got not only an even colour, but even flavour. So every single bite is going to taste exactly the same. We don't want clumps. Clumps aren't going to do it.
Because normally I would just get something like this and just put it in a bowl and just shove it around a bit and then...
And you absolutely could, don't get me wrong, but... I mean, as I say, all you're going to do is get, you know, blotches of this and that. So I know it looks a bit silly, but coming from a height, you'll end up with a much, much better product.
Oh, well, there's something else we've just learned today. OK, I see you've hooked it up, so I assume they're going to be hanging this.
We are going to hang these, Dipper.
Oh, look at that. That looks fantastic.
It's
so even. Yeah, right. It's so even there. Hey, can I give you a hand?
Absolutely, love it.
Here we go here. We're going to put this in there. Oh, look at that smoke.
That's just going to hang like that.
In there.
Gentle, gentle.
Gentle, gentle.
Drop it in.
Drop it in.
So by running this hung like that, we're actually going to allow that smoke to get right around the whole ribs. We'll run them for about an hour and a half, I think.
And you've got charcoal and wood in there?
Charcoal and wood, yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, charcoal obviously is a heat source. Yep. The wood is not only going to give us amazing colour, but flavour, obviously. So, yeah.
Scott, you want me to hang around?
You can hang around if you want, Dipper, but I think we got this.
Now you get it? Hang around?
Yeah, no, I got it, yeah.
Right, OK. Good luck. Dean, how's that number 9 rub going, mate? Looks fantastic what you've done there.
Mate, look at it. That has just brought out a beautiful colour on those pork ribs. That's all we've got on there. Yeah. As you can see, that we've had the rub on there for about 30 minutes now. Dipper.
Looks marinated, but it's actually the dry rub that we put before.
That's it, mate. We've just let the pork do its natural thing. Pork tends to sweat a bit, so you put the rub on and let it do what it's got to do. A lot of people will put a binder, like a mustard or something. There's no need with pork, mate. Well, it naturally does it.
Let's get the pork ribs to do what it's supposed to do to get it eaten. So I'm going to help you, mate.
Beautiful. Thanks,
can I help you here, and you put this in there.
No worries, Dipper. Oh, smell that wood.
It is absolutely stunning, that. Well, what flavour we got there?
Women decided to go with a nectarine and a white oak.
Wow.
They really enhance the flavour of pork. They work really well.
Now, you're putting these under direct heat?
We are putting them away from the direct heat.
Right.
Because we want to cook these slowly. We
Okay.
we want all the flavour of that rub to penetrate and the smoke to envelop the pork ribs.
Okay. Now, quick question. Once we shut the lid like we have done now, can I open it up again and turn them now? Like, you know?
No, Dipper.
No.
We're going to check them in about 1 hour.
Oh, okay, righto.
You've heard your mum say the expression, if you're looking, you're not cooking.
No, but I like that. If you're looking, you're not cooking.
That's right.
If you're looking, you're not cooking. If you're looking, you're not cooking. On this show, we get to meet some incredible people. And I've got Ben here from the Old Factory, mate. Thanks for showing us around here. It looks absolutely fantastic. What do you actually do here?
So we're a barbecue restaurant here with craft beer, and we've got the barbecue fired up now.
Well, I smell something now. The boys at the back still cooking off. Would you be a judge on my little show as well?
Yeah, I'd love to come on board.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells really, really good too. Really, really good. And now we're going to put that in this wrap, have we?
Yep. So that's been in there for about an hour and a half now. Now, sometimes it might take an hour, hour and 15, hour and a half.
Yep.
We like to go by colour. Once we've got that mahogany colour there, I'm happy with that. You can see it started to bark up a little bit there, which is the rub started to dry out a bit, which is good. That's what we're looking for. So what we're going to do now, we've obviously got our sugar, apple juice, and a bit of honey down. We've got the meat on this side, the bones on this side. We're going to lay the meat side down.
Oh, yeah.
Take that hook out. We don't need that anymore.
No.
That can sit there. All right, so we've got the bones facing us. What we're going to do is we're going to add a bit more of that flavour onto the back of it. We're just going to seep into that meat as well. It's going to...
Same flavours, or are we adding the butter now?
Yeah, we're going to do the same again.
Right, sugar?
So a little bit more sugar on top.
Yeah.
Apple. Throw that on there.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Go for it. Good job.
Apple, yeah.
Bit of honey.
Bit of honey.
Just a little bit
Oh,
more.
look at that, just dripping off that meat.
Now we're going to put the
Bit
butter
of
on.
butter.
Bit of butter. Look at that. Nice. Get right in there.
Yeah.
Right in there. Beautiful.
That's what we love. Plenty of butter, plenty of sugar, plenty of those sweet things.
All right, so now we're going to wrap it up.
Okay. Justin, do we lay it down this way, or do we turn the lay down that way?
No, Dipper. We've got to keep it this way.
Right. Because?
All that flavour we just put on it,
Right.
we want that to go into the meat. We want it to absorb it, all that flavour.
Oh, can't wait to
All
taste
right.
these.
Can you do me a favour?
What's that?
You lift the lid.
Oh,
We've got one
shit.
more thing to do.
Okay.
So obviously now we're not going to hang it
Right.
like this because we get all that liquid to go down the end. So we're going to keep it this way. So what we'll do now is utilise the rack.
Yep.
Yeah, put that in place. Beautiful. Set it on just like that.
And that is it.
We'll check in about an hour or so.
Right.
We'll check for tenderness and see how we're going.
Oh, I can't wait, mate. But I'll be back in half an hour.
Half an hour?
Half an hour.
You just want to smell that.
This is Len from Manlaw. Unbelievable product for barbecuing. If you wanted good tools, go and see Len at Manlaw. Thanks for being part of the show. The boys absolutely love using your products.
Fantastic. We really please ourselves on having the guys have the tools and getting the feedback.
Well, if you've got a good barbecue, good tools, you make good food, and I smell something cooking.
Me do.
Would you like to be one of our judges?
That'd be great, mate. I really
Awesome.
appreciate
I
it.
hope you're hungry.
Oh, hungry?
Let's check out what the boys are up to. Formo, it looks like you're ready to go here.
Yep, we're ready.
I'm going to check this out.
Yep.
And see what's underneath here. Do they look good or what? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, they're spot on. Right where we want them. They're ready for the wrap now.
Okay.
They'll go through the wrap process for maybe an hour, and then we're going to check them for
Well,
10 minutes.
explain this wrap process, because it all comes from the big country.
Yeah, we sort of have, I suppose, adopted the method which most people have heard. It's called the 3-2-1 method.
Right.
Our timing's a little bit different here for our Aussie pork, but it's generally 3 hours of unwrapped, 2 hours of wrapped, 1 hour of unwrapped. Now, we adjust that to suit the actual cook. So we look at the ribs and go, OK, the colour's good. Now, that might have been an hour and a half.
Right.
That's unwrapped. Now they go into the wrap for the middle part. We're going to check them after probably an hour, check for the tenderness, see if the bones wiggle a bit, put a probe in them. And when we're happy with the tenderness, they're out of the wrap.
Right, and that's the secret.
Yeah, that's it.
The meat falling off the bone.
Yep, trying to get them nice and tender in the wrap.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. So 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, with a few little adjustments to suit our ribs.
All right, well, I'm going to give you 3, 2, 1. Get going.
All right.
is on. You're ready for a fight.
We're ready,
And I'm
Dipper.
ready to eat. Look at that homemade apple sauce there. I know, Tony, you put chips in there. The chip, hey? Add a bit of crunch.
Extra touch.
The fennel, the sauces. Ready to see the meat, boys. What are we up to? How are we going to dish up? Because I need to judge you, boys.
Let's just do it. Let's just do
Let's
it.
take it out. Have a look.
These are done. These are going to be perfectly cooked, Dipper. That nice little parcel. Hand that over.
Thank you.
Get it open. Get it open.
You ready?
Yeah, here we go.
Bang!
Bang!
Look at that.
They look
see how tender
edible.
they
They
are?
look edible for sure.
You wanna see how tender?
So what's the process here?
Watch this, Dipper.
Look at that.
How tender is that meat? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm ready to judge. Lenny and Benny are inside. We're ready to go. Don't take too long, because I need to eat.
They look magnificent. That colour, the mahogany colour,
Yep.
you can just smell
Yep.
the sweetness in it as well.
Beautiful shine. Meat's just starting to pull away from the bone. I'm excited. I'm
So
excited.
I wish I was judging.
I know.
Oh, it smells so good.
Dean, just wait, mate. I see you're just about to plate up. Please explain to me what the process is. It looks absolutely fantastic.
No worries, Dipper. We've just deboned the ribs.
Yep.
And we're about to mix some sauce in.
Yeah, we've deboned them, and because they were sort of a small little rack of pork ribs, there wasn't as much meat coverage. So we're actually going to throw some sauce through it, mix it all through, and it'll be like a pulled pork
Right,
rib.
okay, so we're not going to serve that in the bun.
No, it's all going to be mixed through. And,
Right,
yeah.
and got your gherkins
Got
there.
the gherkins, the pickles.
That's our pickle mix over here.
All right, okay, so everything's ready?
Yep,
All
all
right,
ready to
plate up, and I'll see you at the judging table, all right? Righto, good luck. These boys have been cooking off all day. I'm hungry, you're hungry, I bet you're hungry, and here it is here.
Have a look at that.
Wow, look at that. I don't know about the chips. But just explain to me what we've got in front of us.
Dipper, we are excited. We wish that we were the ones judging this.
Well, you're not. Okay, we're judging. We can't wait to eat
All
this.
right, let me tell you what's in there. We've got a whole rack of pork ribs in there.
Yeah.
So tender, the bones just fell out, which is exactly what you want in a sandwich. We've also got some nice chips there, add a little crunch factor. We've got a beautiful apple sauce there that Scotty's made. Nice pickled fennels throughout there as well.
All right.
I wish we were eating it.
Well, boys, I think it's time for you to move on. And I think it's time for us to start judging. Well, I think it's time now to taste it and judge it. Here we go.
Hey, it looks
Take your
fantastic.
time. I need a fork here. Oh, look at this.
Wow. Look at that.
It's really got the texture right on that.
Yeah, that apple sauce, I can really taste the apple sauce on this. And the meat is so tender. And the chip, well, has a bit of crunch.
A bit of crunch to it. Looks like I might be washing the beard after this, though.
All the time they put in's worked out.
I've made up my mind with going my score.
Yeah, I think I've come up with my decision.
I mean, just to see what you guys think.
Absolutely happy with the colour the ribs have got on them now. I reckon we're on
Oh,
track.
spot on. They look beautiful.
Len, Benny, that was superb. Got all over me, we're all cleaned up now, and we're waiting for our next dish, and here it is. Boomer, that looks clean. Dino, that looks absolutely superb. So, boys, what have you dished up here?
Pulled pork rib sub.
Right.
We've done some pickles. We've also done our own pickled onion and cucumber. Yep, chili. We've mixed through a tangy sort of fruity sauce through the meat, and we just served on a nice white fresh bun with a couple of gherkins just to, you know, bite through some of the flavours.
And we'll be back very soon to let you know
Alright,
how you went,
enjoy.
okay? Don't worry. Well, boys, this looks a lot cleaner than the other sub that we had.
A lot easier to eat, mate, isn't it?
Well, we'll see how we go. But it's all about the taste, so...
All about the flavour.
All right, why don't we just dig in and let me know what you think, eh? Really appreciate you guys helping me out here.
Pickles help offset everything.
Pickle's beautiful.
Meat's nice, isn't it?
Even though it looks cleaner, God, it tastes good, doesn't it? Eh?
Still pack the flavour in it.
Yeah, all right, look. I've made up my mind already. I'll get what you guys think, and then I'll go outside and tell the boys who has won this week's Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars. Well, it's now time to judge. What a great day we've had, boys. You've really worked hard today. And I know you're looking forward to your scores. Well, first I'd like to thank Ben from the old factory here. We've had a great day here. He's been a great host. And, of course, we've got Len from Manlaw for all your barbecue tools. So we'd like to thank them for helping me judge. Boys, they've given me their scores. Very, very tight once again. This side over here first, Dean and Boomer. We've decided to give you an 8. That's a pretty good score, I would think. Well done, guys. Yeah.
Jeez,
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Well, you got to be happy with this because we've given you an 8. Okay. All I got to say is thank you for watching, and please don't forget, for all the recipes these boys have been up to, go to bushcooking.com and you'll find out exactly what these guys have been up to. So we'll see you next week on Dipper's Backyard Barbecue Wars. Next week on the show, it's Seafood Week. So join us on Australia's #1 barbecue show, Dipper's Backyard Barbecue.